Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we have an interesting war factory to take on. So take a look at this. This actually looks like it's a new layout. I'm pretty sure here. So we have a ton of lasers, a ton of friggin' lasers. Big shout out to Bacon on the Chicken's t-shirt. A ton of lasers, guys. A few rockets, a hot pot down here. We got doom cannons all up on this side, shock blasters everywhere. Literally every single prototype. And to top it all off, Gearhart threw up a shield on there. So, of course, we're gonna go for the solo, guys. That's the only way that the chicken can do it, I guess. Basically, my plan is, here's the plan, guys. I want to say the plan before we do it, because then it makes more sense. So, the chicken's idea is to get... Okay, we can't get any freebies down there, it doesn't look like. So, basically, I want to get right around these cannons with the Zookas. Pop battle orders, and then I think we actually only need 2 shocks if we get in that right area. Obviously the grapplers are going to be in effect, but I don't think they're going to... Okay, these doom cannons up here are going to be a problem, so 3 shocks maybe. The hot pot's going to be... This is going to be interesting. I can promise you that much, guys. I can promise you that much. Alright, so we got a hot beach, lots of stuff in range. So first off, let's throw the smokes down like this. Let's launch the girls out like that. And we can't have any slip outs in the middle. It's okay if we get roasted on the sides a little bit, but we definitely cannot afford for one laser to shoot right down the center, just like it almost did there. Okay, we actually didn't lose too many there, so we're okay. We're okay so far, but man, this is a very interesting war factory. So we'll get brick up like this. Let's go ahead, let's lock right on the HQ. We're nice and tight in here. So we're going to go shock, shock, and shock. And then let's go with a health kit down here. Now, they stood down a little bit farther than I would have liked. So I think they're actually going to... Okay, now that I threw the critters there. So, pro tip, don't throw critters out if there's going to be lasers around, guys. So, we somehow managed to get the shield to about half health, but that was just instinct, throwing the critters out. Not a good idea when there's 14 lasers directly underneath you. So let's try that again. This time, guys, let's do something a little different. Let's plan this out a little bit here. So, we gotta worry about those lasers. We gotta worry about those doom cannons. Now, I was thinking of bringing in heavy Zuka, but I mean, it's gonna be impossible with all these doom cannons and these boom cannons here shooting at us. And we're gonna have to shock everything behind us anyways on the right. So obviously the best way to do this would be to come in with Zookas and clear out a bunch of stuff. We could try that, I guess. Let's clear out all the lasers on the right-hand side with Zookas next, guys. So the solo attempt was a bit of a chicken fail, but let's see like a more kind of like a good way of how to attack this. So, all right. So what do we need to do here, chicken? We got to clear out. We gotta clear out a bunch of lasers, but we're gonna have to shock all of them at the same time. Alright, so first up, guys, let's get Brick and the Zookas up like this. It doesn't look like the lasers are gonna be in range just yet, so we'll let them all collect up there in that smoke. Then we're gonna move up sideways over here. We're gonna smoke them down like that, with no delay lost whatsoever. Easy, chicken, easy. That one Zooka could cost us. Alright, so that's good. Okay, so we got battle orders up like this, and next up, I'm going to throw the critters over here, and you'll see this should allow all the lasers to shoot actually right over top of the Zookas, but just in case, we'll throw some shocks down anyways. Alright, so there go those lasers. We got those rockets down. Now we can move over. Friggin' thanks, Brick. Appreciate it. That really helped us. Holy jeez. We'll go critters up top. And then we'll go a shock on the bottom. We'll go a health kit over top. We should drop those 2 lasers. Then we can kind of start clearing out this right side here, guys. So, bit of a sloppy start there to War Factory, but we'll throw some critters up at the top to distract those sniper towers. And next up, guys. So yeah, I think that's a better way to start it. Clear out all the lasers and the rockets on the right side, and then maybe use GBE on these two level 3 golden style lasers down here in the middle, and then do the chicken's first attack. But of course, we got a little bit greedy, guys. We went for the solo right off the start. Probably not the best idea. Let's go ahead. Let's clear out these snipers, and then maybe even this hot pot, if we can get that out of the way, just because that's going to make clearing out the side a little bit more easier. So we'll go like this. We'll go like this. Okay, we'll shock that hot pot. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're going to come into range of these lasers pretty quickly here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark both of them. They don't really need to be marked, but we might as well do it anyways, just to make the next attack a little bit easier. Can we get that artillery off time for the hot pot? Boom! Alright, so the hot pot's going to go down. We might as well just retreat at this point, honestly. There's really not much left. Not much left for those Zukas to do. So we'll get a quick fidget spinner in here like that. And alright, so that's attack number 2. Now we got a ton of work done there. So I think some form of that is going to be the way to do that, guys. Maybe not using Zukas because there's so many lasers. Maybe using like, I don't know, Scorchers and tanks to start off. That would be probably viable. So, alright, so next attack, guys. I forget how many we have left here. Probably should have looked at that. Let's try to get a little bit fancy now, guys. Let's get a little bit fancy here. So, we could have picked off that other GB there, but I mean, we're already starting with like 130 GB or whatever, so we probably shouldn't, we shouldn't need that as an excuse, guys. So we're going to smoke up like this, and let's get them right up close to these lasers. And since we damaged them, the Zukas are going to target the lasers first. That's how they work. They target the most damaged defenses, if you didn't know that. So we don't need to waste a flare on anything right here. So what I can do is actually throw some critters back here. We can shock these lasers and this mortar. And all we need to do, you see the Zukas are automatically going to take out that laser, then they're automatically going to take out this laser. Then we can go right back to the top, guys. We can avoid the sniper tower and everything. We do have to... Oh, thanks, Brick. Oh my god, Brick is just on point today. We didn't even get to use that friggin' battle orders. Alright, so next up, guys. We're not gonna have enough GB to do this. Actually, let's go. Let's call an audible. We're gonna bring him down here, scoop up some of this GB, guys. Bring it back up to the top. And now that there's really nothing in range, we should be able to clear out a pretty good amount. And then we're going to hopefully have enough GB left to get straight onto the core where we were on the first attack. And that mortar should not be in range. Those two lasers on the bottom should not be in range. All we really have to worry about is some Doom cannons, I think. And the cannons overall are probably going to be a bit of a problem. So we'll go ahead, we'll clean up a few more crate buckets here. And, okay, so... Alright, so I'm just worried about when this laser is going to come into range, guys. We don't need him turning on us at all. Probably take out this one more, and then we'll make our way back up to the top. So we'll go up like this so we don't have to use any smokes on the walk. Easy, 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 okay. We do have 83 GB, so let's go ahead and use one smoke like that. And then we'll come over like this. Now, we might lose a couple on the sides here, but it should be fine. We'll throw a kind of a delayed smoke there, just because everything that's targeting us is single shot right now. And I should have flared onto the HQ sooner. That's going to cost us a little bit, but it should be okay. So let's just go with critters here. We'll go with a couple of health kits on like that, just in case those lasers do come back into range, guys. And I guess at this point, we're just going to barrage the HQ and hopefully not hit any of our Zukas in the process. So, kind of an interesting chicken-style Zuka attack there, I guess. Okay, so we are going to have to worry about the Doom cannons. We did learn that. Back. So big shout out to Commentary of the Day. That's going to go out to everyone, guys. If you haven't seen that yet, down in the chicken banner down below there. You guys were awesome with the good luck on the interview questions. I got a kick out of that, so thank you all. But we still got this war factory to worry about here, guys. Let's just launch them all out. Let's go into this corner, I think. Come on, Flare, into the corner, please. Holy Jesus, that's the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life. So we're gonna get them all going out like this. And then we're just going to scoop them right back up the right side there. So we'll let them get a little compacted. Now this is kind of unorthodox, guys. I'm actually worried that we're not going to have enough attacks left, because I keep not looking at how many attacks that we have left. Okay, so they're spreading out pretty good, guys. I don't like this. Okay, Zooks, easy, please. As long as we keep them on the left side covered, there shouldn't really be anything on the right side that we have to worry about. So we'll go ahead, we'll flare them back up like this. We'll lock onto the HQ like that. We'll get breakout like this. And we'll go something like that, guys. And we should have a pretty good amount of damage coming out like this. We'll get a health kit down. And boom, War Factory goes down. Back. So definitely an interesting War Factory layout. Let me know what you guys think of that layout down below in the comments. And I think we actually have a little bit of time to do a player base. And since the chicken had those job interviews today, we haven't had a chance to clear the map just yet. So we should have quite a good, decent amount of player bases left. We don't have any gold, I just realized, but we do have some gems, so we can definitely do that. Let's see what Girotor has in store for us, guys. This doesn't look too bad. He has all his mines right on the front, which is what I like. That's what the chicken looks for in a base, guys. So for those of you asking what the chicken's job was, the chicken is applying for building operator in 2 different facilities. And the first one went pretty good, I think. It was there's a couple questions that threw me off. This one question really just like kind of made the chicken angry. The guy asked me, so part of the job is like fire responsibilities for patients and things like that. And the guy asked, he said, so when there's a fire, do you exit the patients vertically or horizontally? And I didn't say it, but I was thinking in my head, like, come on, man. Like, what kind of a stupid question is that? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, it literally doesn't even make sense. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I eventually figured it out and got the right answer, but curious to how you guys would answer that. Let me know that down in the comments, maybe. So that's gonna wrap it up for the video today, guys. So make sure to leave a like. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments how you took on War Factory today. Did you find it easy? Did you find it difficult? We got a crystal wrapped up, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.